Today I have a Target grocery haul for you. I spent close to or a little over $60. Yeah, Target, you don't get much for 60 bucks. But let me just show you what I got. So I'm going to start with these Thomas English muffins. We enjoy these for breakfast. We put peanut butter on it or jelly or just plain butter. It's yummy for a breakfast. And then I got some of this Oikos 000 vanilla yogurt. And I needed more butter. Bought some sour cream for some enchiladas I'm going to be making this week. Some French vanilla coffee mate for our coffees in the morning. And some milk. We always buy milk to cook with or to drink. My daughter, even at 22, still loves to drink a glass of milk a day. Romaine hearts for salads. These Driscoll strawberries, even though out of season, look really good. So I bought a carton of those. We needed more coffee. We prefer the light roast of any brand. So I got some light roast. I got my daughter, oh, the glare, some Pure Leaf raspberry iced tea. We definitely don't buy pop in this house to have at home. If we drink any type of pop or soda, I don't know what you call it. Usually it's when we're out. I like to drink as much water as I can during the day. And that's something I didn't buy was lemons. I do need lemons, so I might have to stop this week and get some. But I usually drink lemon water or lime water at home. But I got this for my daughter's lunches. She's a teacher, so she takes her lunch to work every day. Then I bought some of this pepper jack cheese sticks. And then I also bought, to go with that, is some hard salami. And then I am going to be trying these Mission Organics flour tortillas, taco shells, for my chicken enchiladas this week. Some Polska kielbasa. I've never had cauliflower mashed before, but this one with the sour cream and chives sounds delicious. So I might be making this and this together as a meal. Some fruit snacks. Those are for my daughter. And mac and cheese. She loves her mac and cheese. So we bought some mac and cheese for her. I bought some of this tricolor rotini. These are new to us, these oatmeal crumble apple granola bars. They sounded very good, so we're going to give those a try. Then some oatmeal square cinnamon cereal. And we needed more dressing. These Ken Simply vinaigrette dressings are very, very good. All of them are very good. So I picked up the Italian this week and the Salsa Verde for my chicken enchiladas. So again, that's about $60-some. So the first thing I'm going to do this Sunday to prepare for a successful week in meals and lunches, breakfast, dinners, I'm going to get these dishes clean so then I can prep my vegetables and my meals for the week. When cooking and prepping for the week, I love a clean kitchen. So that is why I make sure that all the dishes are done, put away, and the countertop and the cooktop is clean, so I have a fresh slate to be able to prep for the work week. thing I do is make sure I clean off my fruits and vegetables so they are easier to take out of the fridge and then cook on weeknights. So I have these carrots. I like to soak my fruits and vegetables in vinegar water just to clean them off. And then another thing you can do is for vegetables like this, and I actually have some celery too, and these are kind of old and like slimy. So I definitely want to make sure, not old where they're not crunchy. Let me reiterate that. They just have a little bit of that, I don't know, not to be gross, but the slime. So that's why I'm going to wash them good with the vinegar. Get them all, I think I'm going to pre-portion them with some celery I have left over into little baggies for lunches and snacks. The individual packets, and like I said, that we can take them for lunches, me and my daughter. They'll get eaten up this week, and just maybe put a little side of dressing on the side, and that's perfect for lunch or snacks. I just wanted to show you that I put the little baggies in this plastic container, and I'm just going to set it in my fridge on the shelf, but I also filled up a little containers of ranch, so it's even more convenient just to grab and go. Another thing to do when preparing for the week ahead is to clean out your refrigerator, which I've already done. So I just have some leftovers in this takeout container. This was some Chinese for my daughter. She'll take it for lunch tomorrow. And then I just cleaned up everything, put everything in its bins. This is leftover spaghetti meat sauce that I don't know if I'm going to freeze or make a lasagna and freeze it yet. So there's that. But I just clean it out, make sure it's a little organized for the week. This spinach, I have a lot of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might cook it up, saute it, and freeze it for later. But anyway, that's what you wanna do, is to make sure your refrigerator is neat and tidy for the week also. So I'm gonna be making my salsa, and it's going to be used for chips and dip during the week, and also my chicken enchiladas. So I use cilantro, lime, salt and pepper, onion. I have purple onion this time, so I'm going to use the purple onion, and tomatoes. And then I have a small food processor, which I'll show you here. So that's why I kind of chopped them smaller. And then I'm just going to chop it up in here and then have the salsa in the fridge for the next few days. All right, so I added all the ingredients, and these big chunks, it's all good. My food processor didn't get them, but that's all right. This is homemade. Comes out the way it is. And these stems on the cilantro are perfectly fine to eat. So they're in here too. And I added actually juice of 2 limes, and they were pretty juicy, but that's okay because I like it very tart, so that's good. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. So now this is ready again, like I said, for snacking or for my chicken enchiladas. So the next thing I'm going to prep is this couscous salad. I use this couscous from Aldi. It's the roasted garlic and olive oil. And I use this from Aldi also, this specialty Greek vinaigrette, this red wine dressing. It is super good. And I just put whatever kind of vegetables I have. If I had cucumbers, I would put cucumbers in here. But I have tomatoes and onion. And I'm going to make this like a cold pasta salad to take for lunches. So I'm going to make that up right now. So to cook the couscous, you need a cup and a fourth of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil or butter. I'm just going to guesstimate. And then the seasoning packet that comes inside the box. And then you're going to bring this to a boil. Then you're going to add the couscous and you're going to remove from heat and let sit covered for about 5 minutes. Okay, so here's the couscous. It's been cooling for a while. I'm making a mess. And I decided to chop up some olives for my daughter, and I chopped up some artichoke for myself. And so I'm going to separate this into 2 portions. And then some green pepper, because I found a green pepper in the refrigerator. I hope you saw that. It was in frame. If not, you'll see me put it in here. So to the whole thing, I'm going to add, and I'm sorry for the noise in the background, it's my dryer going. It's right off my kitchen. I'm going to add the green peppers, and I'm going to add the tomato and onion. Then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add the vinaigrette dressing. You can use any type of vinaigrette dressing that you'd like. The last time we made this, we used this. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. And of course, you might have to add extra as it sits in the fridge, because the couscous will soak up the dressing. And I'm just going to taste it. It's good. Now I'm going to separate this into 2 different bowls. And then I'm going to put the black olives in one and the artichokes in the other. And then of course this is a pretty big serving, so actually maybe not. And then I will just keep this in the fridge, and then we can take it for lunch this week. So since I shopped at Target on a whim for my groceries this week, I forgot cheese for my enchiladas. So what I'm going to do is just keep everything in this baking dish that I know I'm going to need for the tacos, and I'm just going to put it in my refrigerator just like this. So I have everything put together. All I need to do is get the cheese and then assemble everything and cook it up.